Hello everyone and welcome back. We have another NHL trade to discuss. A very busy day of NHL trades has gotten busier. Alex Wennberg has been moved by the Seattle Kraken. He's been held out of the last 2 games of NHL action and he's finally been dealt. We'll talk about the trade coming up right now. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here at the Instant Talk channel. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. Thank you for all of your support. I've never been able to do this without you guys, so if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down in the comment section below. And stay tuned for March 8th as I do my live trade deadline video, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. So don't forget to stay tuned for that. But in today's video, I'm going to be discussing a decent trade that just went down. We know we've been talking about Wennberg a lot recently. I saw about the lineup a couple days ago, I think on Monday, and he was held out of the lineup yesterday due to trade-related reasons, so we knew that the trade was coming, and it has finally happened. The Seattle Kraken have moved Alex Wennberg with 50% of his contract retained to the New York Rangers in exchange for a second-round pick in 2024 and a conditional 4th-round pick in 2025. So this is a decent trade for both sides. We'll go over to the Seattle Kraken first because they're a team who made this deal happen. They moved Wennberg, they retain half of his salary, so the Rangers only get him at $2.25 million. That's a really good steal of a deal for the Rangers. For the Kraken, they also get a decent return. I know there were some people who were saying they could get a second and a prospect or a first, but they do get a second and a conditional 4th. So the second-round pick's the 2024 second-round pick. It's the Rangers pick for this year, so it's probably going to be a later round pick in the second round of the draft, but it's still another really good top 64 pick that the Kraken are able to get, so it's a very good pickup there for Seattle. Meanwhile, this conditional pick is actually Dallas's pick. Dallas, as a part of the Nils Lundkvist trade a couple of years ago, traded a conditional 4th round pick to the Rangers that the Rangers now just moved to Seattle. The condition is if Nils Lundkvist hits 55 points over this year and last year, that pick upgrades to a 2025 3rd round pick. So far, he's only at 31 points. He's 24 points below where they need to be in order to move that pick up to a 3rd round pick. So it's most likely going to be a 2025 4th round pick that from the Dallas Stars. So they get a 2nd round pick for this year's draft, a 4th round pick for next year's draft. So it's a really good pickup there for the Kraken. Even though it's not what I was expecting, I thought it could have been a second round prospect. A 2nd and 4th round pick is still pretty good, given the fact that the Wennberg signed with the Seattle Kraken right after they had the expansion draft that following free agency. He was one of their first free agent signings. He's worked out really well over the first 2.5 years of the contract, and he turns them into a 2nd round pick and a 4th round pick. So a very good pickup there for the Kraken. Meanwhile, for the Rangers, this is a fantastic pickup there. So they only give him at 50% of his contract, so $2.25 million. That's not horrible to ask for a 3rd line center, which is probably where he will be in the lineup. I mean, you have Trocheck, Panarin, Lafreniere being a fantastic second line right now. I've seen a lot of people say that they should slot him in with Cooley and Kako on the 3rd line and make a solid shutdown line in the 3rd line. That's a fantastic pickup there, and it should be able to fit in really well in like that 3rd line. I could see him play with the 2 young guys in Cooley and Kako, so that could be a really good fit there. So far this year, he's not a huge offensive player. He can put up between like 30 and 40 points on a regular, hugely consistent season. So far this year, has 9 goals and 25 points in 60 games. Definitely nowhere close to right now where he had last a couple of years. I mean, he's 13 points behind where he was last year, 12 points behind where he was the year prior. So he's still a few points behind where he was over the past couple of years, but still a fantastic pickup there for New York Rangers. For the Rangers, he should be able to slot in on like the 3rd line, provide some depth scoring, be a solid shutdown center, and should be able to fit in really what they were looking for. I mean, they've been looking for a center for quite some time. They're looking at Novak. He re-signed with Nashville. They had interest in Monahan and Lindholm before they were dealt to Vancouver and Winnipeg. So they were running out of center options. They get Wennberg, who I think should be a fantastic 3rd line center for this team, and they don't give up too many assets to do it, and they're able to still have a little bit of cap space to work with if they wanted to add some more pieces before a trade deadline. So really interesting stuff there, but a fantastic pickup there for the Rangers as they get Wennberg, who is going to be a fantastic 3C for that team. So just to recap here, small trade, but it's not a hugely significant one. But Wennberg, who was held out the last 2 games of game action due to trade-related reasons for the Kraken, is dealt to the New York Rangers with 50% of his contract retained. In exchange, the Rangers move 2 picks. One is a 2024 2nd-round pick, and one is the Dallas Stars conditional 2025 4th-round pick. So it's a really decent trade for these 2 teams. I like this deal for both sides. Kraken get a couple of picks for a free agent signing in their first expansion year, and the New York Rangers are able to get a really good player who should help them at the 3rd-line center position for their playoff run this upcoming season. So a very fantastic move there for New York Rangers. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on all of this down in the comment section below. Who do you think won this deal? Was it the Rangers by getting Wennberg with 50% of his contract retained, or was it the Kraken by getting a 2nd and 4th round pick? Personally, I think the Rangers do win this deal just because I think Wennberg will be a fantastic fit as like a 3C there, but I do think that the Kraken made out pretty well here, getting a 2nd and 4th round pick in return. So really good pickup there for both these sides, and I'd love to hear who you guys think won this deal down in the comment section below. So I'm going to talk about for today. We'll have to wait and see exactly when that happens, but that's not kind of thing. We'll go to Vegas, and we might have a trade video either later today or tomorrow talking about it. And we're going to have a couple more videos over the next little while. And March 8th, Friday, live stream at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, talking about the trade deadline. So definitely, I'll have to your guys' thoughts on all that down in the comment section below. So I'm going to talk about for today. I'm going to play this video, and if you like it, subscribe down below. Thank you for all of your support. I'll never be able to do this without you guys. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section below, so I'll discuss in today's video. I'll also do a blog talking about news, rumors, analysis, stuff like that. So check that out. Leave a link down in the description below, and I can't wait to see you guys all for next video. See you guys soon.